SailPoint, the latest company coming through the IPO pipeline. The cybersecurity company first went public in 2017 and then was taken private by Thoma Bravo for $6.9 billion in 2022. SailPoint pricing at the higher end of its trading range, of its anticipated range, valuing the company at over $12 billion. We wait for the stock to open from its $23 issue price. Joining us now, SailPoint CEO Mark McClain. Mark, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be on your show today. Thank you.
So talk about a little bit of now versus then in terms of where the company finds itself, your particular lane, I guess, in cybersecurity, and what's changed since 2022, which was when you were sold into private equity pre-ChatGPT.
Yeah, good question. Yeah, we're in a part of the security market called identity security, which is really ensuring that all the identities an enterprise cares about, mostly people, but increasingly non-people things like machine identities, they're called, and even agents. The world of AI agents is rapidly evolving. It's making sure all that data that those enterprises have is secure through those identity lenses. And to your point about what's changed, when we were in the market before, it was still mostly about a people level of control. Could your employees or contractors and others that needed to access your systems, could you ensure that was safe and accurate and you hadn't been compromised, right? Because the attack vector from the bad actors has shifted to an identity-based compromise. So that movement toward machine and agent AI has been the biggest shift in the last few years.
And what are the implications of that? I'm just wondering in terms of, it seems like you're dealing with kind of credentialing and making sure that these unique identities are protected from a company, but it would seem like those things, if they're non-human, can proliferate almost indefinitely.
Well, and there's kind of two parts of this identity story. I liken the metaphor to a building. Here in New York, when we were visiting investors, we would check into a building, give them our license, and then be allowed into the building. That's called an authentication process, like we go at TSA at the airport. But then our software is focused on, say, when you get into the building or into the application environment in a technology sense, where can you go? What can you do? Can you access all the data, see the data, change the data? Well, doing that across the thousands of applications and sometimes hundreds of thousands or millions of identities that an enterprise cares about is very complex. And companies are looking to SailPoint to help them navigate that journey towards securing all that data, as we like to say, through the lens of identity. It's ensuring the right identities have access to the right data.
Who are your primary rivals doing what you do? Because it does feel increasingly competitive, this whole cybersecurity market.
Yeah, there are a number of players in and around the industry, but frankly, very few of them have actually been as focused on this part of the market. As I mentioned, there's this access market, companies that have been focused on what's called single sign-on or multi-factor authentication. Are you really who we think you are? Can you log into everything? Or there's some vendors focused on privilege access. But SailPoint's been uniquely focused on this identity security space. And frankly, there aren't a lot of significant challengers to us at the high end of that enterprise market today. So that's part of the positioning that I think investors were excited about when they heard the story.
The other thing is it will remain a controlled company, right? Thoma Bravo will still own, 88% of the company after the IPO? Is that going to be a problem for investors that you're talking to?
We hope not. We have an unusual story. We were actually owned by Thoma Bravo. We'd been a venture-backed company owned by Thoma Bravo, went public in 2017, and then were public for almost 5 years, went private with Thoma Bravo again, a fairly unusual story, actually. And so the investor community has seen Thoma Bravo handle that and be very thoughtful about how to unload some of that equity into the market. That time, they actually completely exited. I think the sense is they'll come down from a control position, but probably be a long-term owner. But there's a great deal of equity to be sold into the markets in the coming years, and investors are, I think, pretty excited about that.
Mark, you're right. You're in rarefied air in terms of the number of people who've taken a company public more than once. I do wonder, though, we spent a lot of time talking about private markets and how it's led to, some argue, less urgency to be public at all. Mm-hmm. Why you felt this was a good move and how you would characterize the overall window right now?
Yeah, it's a great question. We were very privileged to be one of the first tech IPOs, obviously, in 2025 to open on NASDAQ, and we're hopeful it's going to go well, obviously. And I think if you look at that, there is a lot of companies who I think are interested in getting back into the public market setting. I think there's a lot of things that does. It gives you some credibility. You're held accountable to those public investors to talk about where you are in the market and your progress, and I think we're very confident that we can continue to deliver very good results. And it also signals some of the competitive landscape where you are and how you're doing. So I think we're very open to it. We we've kind of been focused as a business, I like to say, always on, doing what we need to do to build a great company. When we first went public, I kind of was developed a famous little saying: every second you spend looking at the stock price, you're not helping the stock price, right? We told our team, stay focused on building a great business. The stock price will take care of itself, and that's been our experience. It's been a very nice series of growth in the last 2.5 years while private, and we're pretty excited about our prospects in front of us.